This week's Sunday night film was Wes Anderson's Moonrise Kingdom, and I enjoyed it a lot. It was really not that big of a surprise that I liked it as much as I did. I'm quite a fan of Wes Anderson's, going back to The Life Aquatic, which I saw in the cinema twice because the second time I had to show it to my sister, who loved it as well. And Moonrise Kingdom was the last one of his feature films that I hadn't seen. And it's hard to go into too much depth because, yeah, I just really liked it. I liked the characters. I liked the slight John Hughes-ness to it. The wisdom of youth against cynical middle age, although not without the reasonable authority figures. And it was, in fact, a real pleasure to see Bruce Willis in a good film for a change. He's made such a career out of appearing in low-rent rubbish for really as long as I can remember. It's quite nice to see him in something where he can really stretch himself, where he can have more of a personality. I know that Anderson's films are often criticised for being too sealed. The worlds in which they live are too closed, too constructed and styled. And this can be an issue, but you always feel Anderson really likes his characters. He likes spending time with them and he enjoys spending time in this world. It's not just a cold, constructed universe. It's somewhere where he actually wants to spend time, and he's trying to explain to you why he likes spending so much time there. There's a recurring theme in all his films of misunderstood youth. Most obviously Rushmore, a little in The Life Aquatic, and to a degree in The Grand Budapest Hotel, and also Isle of Dogs, his new film. But it's really a major theme here, with two pre-teens, one a Boy Scout, the other the daughter of two lawyers from a wealthy family on an island off the coast of New England, going on the run together and being hunted down by the various authority figures on the island. There's a warmth to it. There's a charm. There's an embrace of the imagination of youth. The couple set up camp on, I think it's called mile 3.75 tidal sea inlet, and it's not until the very end of the film that we discover the name that they gave it, which is Moonrise Kingdom. And it's showing how life can be enriched and infused with joy and pleasure through creativity and imagination, which I think is maybe Anderson's his working motto, perhaps, because all his films are like that. They all have this joy of creativity, building on otherwise sterile, dry, dull, serious environments. You only have to, the Paddington film, for example, Paddington 2 specifically, is a very Wes Anderson movie. And it's all about the joy that Paddington brings to his environment, the joy that he creates in other people. Not just the design element, the sort of the Neverland type view of the UK. Well, Anderson brings that to everywhere he goes. So we have fictitious New England islands, we have fictitious Central European countries, and Isle of Dogs we have a fictitious version of Japan. So it's a great ethos, and I think that there's a mixture there of genuine sentiment and sincerity combined with the joy in creating a whole world in which to exist. For Anderson, the whole world is a blanket fort. everything is made out of cushions and can be rebuilt. And I think that's the pleasure of his films, that it's going into a world that's almost a child's playground, and yet it feels totally real because it's populated by real people. So, yes, I'd recommend Moonrise Kingdom a great deal. I thought it was wonderful, I thought it was funny and charming, I thought it had a slew of great performances, as Anderson's films always do. I liked it very much. So go and watch it.